Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Ryan George for Ryan Logan winning. My friend James Colvin is over. I'm gonna call this paranoid schizophrenia vlog. Staying inside a lot as a paranoid schizophrenic. I don't really talk to very many of my friends except for my boy James, who was my first threesome when I was 21. My second threesome, Alex Griffith stole from me 2 years ago. Me and Alex hung out with this boy named Ryan Glass. And then 9 months ago, me and my friend Austin did 5 or 6 threesomes on this girl with black hair I was with. I had my first kiss when I was 8 or 9. I got with my first girlfriend Alicia when I was 14 or 15. And I figured her. And then I got with my second girlfriend Brooke Dirks. And then Tanya. And then Nadia. And then I figured Sabrina LaRochelle when I was 17. And then from the time until I was 17 until I was 20 or 21, I sat in this house without a car. And then when I was 23 or 24 until I was 28, I went without sex. And really, I was a virgin up until the time I was 21. So when I was 21, I lost my virginity. And then when I was 26, I had a one night stand with a girl named Gabby that I had sex with. It was a one night stand. And see, my first experience with a girl was with my first girlfriend, Alicia, that I fingered when I was 14 or 15. And then my second girlfriend, Brooke Dirks, gave me a blowjob. And then I fingered my fifth girlfriend, Sabrina. And when I get my disability money, I plan to send some money to my black friend, Jamal. I don't know if he talks to my friend Carl or James Crona. And see, my friend Carl or James Crona, he's black and he calls himself James Crona. And I see him as a people coincidence person with my boy James Colvin, who was my first threesome when I was 21. And really, I had my first threesome when I was 21. And then I did my second, when I was 22, I did 20 with a boy named Alex. And then I did like 3 with a boy named Ryan who was schizophrenic. And see, Alex came in and stole my Xbox from me. And I used to go over and visit this boy named Jared, who is a people coincidence person. And then about 5 years ago, I fought this boy named Caleb that raped my friend's baby mother named Jasmine with a sister named Brandy. And then about a year ago, I texted Damon Winning, the artist that's in jail for gun charges, and told him that I wanted to go to one of his concerts when he gets out of jail and he's famous. See, I'm not really famous. I'm famous for my psychosis. But I see that as being my dad George's fault. And I have Tourette syndrome with epilepsy. And 2 years ago, my black friend Ryan Cherry died from the coronavirus, and I was just sad. And I hated everything, and really, as Ryan George Farrow Ryan Winning, I got nothing out of it except for slander pages being stolen from because my friends knew I was schizophrenic. Not talking to my friends because they screwed me over. And things like that. And see, I got diagnosed as a paranoid schizophrenic when I was 20 or 21. And I I had my first real psychotic break when I was 21 or 22. When my black friend died from the coronavirus. Actually, no, Ryan Cherry died 3 years ago and I'm 30. So 30, 29, 28, 27. So when I was 27 is when my black friend Ryan Cherry died from the coronavirus. And then about 2 years ago, I had allergic reaction to Halidol. And then about 4 or 5 years ago is when I had a one night stand with the Cabby girl and I fucked her. And then I had my first threesome when I was 20 or 21. Me and my boy James did like 17 of them. And then me and my friend Alex did like 20 or 22. And then I had sex with this one girl while she was with another dude. And then I went to this girl's house and she sucks me off more than this other dude in his basement while both of us were getting head, which was fucking amazing. And really, I don't smoke weed out of my bowl. I get joints when I get marijuana. And my first date with Shelby happened when I was 16 or 17. And then I liked a blonde girl in my school named Rachel. And see, I'm straight, I've never done things with boys before. And I had 5 girlfriends in my alternative school. And the Forbes School at Glendon was the funnest years of my life. And then I went to the Air Center for Education. And I had allergic reaction to Halidol medication that they put me on like 3 years ago. And I get an injection once a month in the disability office. And really, I don't like my dad, George. I think he's evil because he would physically abuse me and things like that. And I would just sit on my Sims 4 and play my Sims 4. And I feel my dad was using my disability money, which made me slip into a psychosis. And I have voice humor talent. Oh my god, I can talk like a white bitch. My name is Keisha. Shut your ass up, I'm an old black woman. My name is Yolanda and I have a black bunny rabbit, motherfucker. I'ma pop your ass with my gun in your head. Things like that. So I have voice humor because I practice doing voices. And my stepbrother was in jail because he wrote out his own prescriptions. And then my mom did drugs and things like that. And my dad would verbally and physically abuse me all throughout the coronavirus pandemic. And then when he finally got coronavirus, he would come home and cough on me, hoping I would get it from him. And then my aunt and uncle have the coronavirus. Really, I don't like people in my family. I think they're evil. My dad didn't take me to the doctors when I had bleeding problems. When I would go number two. And my dad did not buy me a car when I was 18 or 19. I didn't drive until I was 21 or 22, which is when I lost my virginity. And I got my job when I was like 19 pushing carts. I worked in an alcohol store, I worked in McDonald's. But they all fired me. And really, I just hated everything. And I figured since I'm Ryan George Fair, or Ryan Winning, maybe Jeffree Star would want to talk to me. Because I knew some of his friends. But really, I just was added on Facebook by the Levi Carver guy, who was just a big fat gay liar. That is a faggot. And I thought my house was haunted by ghosts. And on my personal Ryan Fair Facebook, which I'm sure where some people know where it is, there are 10 friends that are on there that are real. Like Brendan Drexler and Brandon Jones, Brooke Dirks and Bailey, Dan Reichley and Damon Winning, that are real people, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic. And Tourette syndrome with epilepsy sufferer. The doctors or psychologists can meet and interact with, even though I'm a paranoid schizophrenic person. I don't know. So I see it as a god and a dark goddess. It's just my belief is that the goddess has more power than the god. So I say Wiccan prayers and read Wiccan and witchcraft books. And I was in a witchcraft coven about 4 years ago called Bloodstar Coven, ran by my friend Jeff McGaney, who calls himself Storms Mick on Facebook, who is a people coincidence person. And really, I don't like my stepbrother TJ, my mom, or my stepdad, or my dad George. I think they're all evil, and they always stand in the way of my friends coming over and bringing girls over. And when I would have girls over, my dad would always stand in my way and stay here instead of letting me have sex and threesomes with my boys, and things like that. And I plan to grow my beard out and underbeard, and my mustache some. I don't know. And I have my black rabbit. I have my voodoo doll that I made about my dad, George. And I listen to music in my house and watch YouTubers like Squeezy Jibs. And other dudes that are fitness people. And I've tried to get abs, but I never got them. And I told my dad, George, earlier that I'm glad that my friend Mariah unfriended me because she would always take me to these stupid Otakon anime conventions. With her and Kelly, the violin girl that played the violin when I was young. And really, I'm 7.5, almost 8 down there. And I sit in this house on Jessica's Lane, unable to find real girlfriends. They're all catfishes or fake accounts. Except for Blurdo, my girlfriend with black hair I was with 9 or 10 months ago. That me and my buddy Austin did 5 or 6 threesomes on. And this boy named Noah had sex with her. And then when I was 20 or 21, I lost my virginity. Sometimes I talk to my friend Demetrius. Rarely, but sometimes. From my public school.
Was there something missing in my life till now? Missing.
The grace of our train. Ours is going on 41 minutes and almost 30 seconds. It is June 12th, 2022. And the time is 12:05 p.m. And this is going on almost 42 minutes. So much love and peace to everybody out there in the YouTube world. I'm from Ryan George for Ryan Winning.